There's this spot in my hometown, a place we call the Whispering Woods. It's not on any map, but everyone here knows it. And if you've heard the stories, you'd know to stay far, far away. I didn't listen. It was October. Perfect weather for stupid dares and bad decisions. My friends and I were sitting around a bonfire when someone, Mark, brought up the woods.
Bet none of you can last 15 minutes in there,
He said, smirking like he'd already won. At first, we all laughed. But the thing about a dare is, you can't just let it go, can you? I don't know what possessed me to say yes. Maybe it was the way everyone was looking at me, or maybe I was just too stubborn to back down. Either way, I grabbed a flashlight and stepped into the trees. The moment I crossed the tree line, the world changed. The air got colder, heavy, almost like it was pressing down on me. And the silence, it wasn't normal. No birds, no wind, just nothing. At first, I thought I was fine. I kept walking, counting my steps to distract myself. 1 minute in, 2 minutes. And then I heard it. It started as a faint whisper, like someone was standing just out of sight, murmuring words I couldn't quite understand. I stopped, shining my flashlight around, but there was nothing, no one. I told myself, it's just the wind. But deep down, I knew better. The whispers got louder, clearer. They weren't in English. Hell, they weren't in any language I knew. But somehow I understood them.
You don't belong here. Turn back.
My hands were shaking. I wanted to run, but my legs wouldn't move. And then, oh God, then, they said my name.
Liam, why are you here?
I spun around, flashlight trembling in my grip, and that's when I saw it. A figure, tall and thin, standing just beyond the light. Its limbs were too long, its head tilted at an angle that wasn't right. And its eyes, if you could even call them that, were just black pits staring straight at me. It didn't move, it didn't make a sound, but the whispers, they turned into a low growl, vibrating through my chest. That's when I ran. I didn't care where I was going, I just needed to get out. But no matter how fast I ran, the trees seemed to close in around me. The flashlight started flickering, and I swear I could feel something brushing against my back, cold and claw-like. And then, out of nowhere, I saw Mark. He was just standing there, grinning. "Mark," I shouted, stumbling toward him. "We need to go now." But he didn't answer. He just stood there, his smile too wide, too sharp. And then, in a voice that wasn't his, he said,
You can't leave. Not yet.
My blood ran cold. I backed away, tripping over roots, and suddenly, I was out. I don't know how. 1 second, I was in those cursed woods, and the next, I was back at the bonfire, gasping for air. But Mark? He wasn't there. My friend said he left hours ago. They said he never even went into the woods. I don't know what I saw that night, but I haven't been the same since. So if you ever hear about the Whispering Woods, take my advice. Stay far away. Because once you step inside, you might not come back. And if you do, you won't be you anymore.